The ProCharger P-1SC-1 supercharger system gives late model Jeep owners the power, torque on demand, and drivability they're looking for. Follow along as we take our Wrangler Unlimited from average to awesome. Very beginning, the Wrangler platform has been about fun, freedom, and self-expression. It's a great way to build a really capable off-roader, and with today's JK platform, it's never been easier to bring your friends along and get them involved in the fun. This is our Jeep Wrangler project vehicle, Sergeant Rocker. Now we've added a 4.5-inch suspension lift, 35-inch tires, and about a ton of body armor. We've made it radically more capable off-road, but we've also really increased the amount of work that Pentastar V6 under the hood has to do. The larger tires mean that it's got an effectively lower gear ratio, and it's also spinning more rotating mass. Now to combat that, we've got a solution. For the hardcore Jeep enthusiast that's done everything to their JK, ProCharger has the horsepower and torque solution with their P-1SC-1 3.6-liter supercharger system that will greatly improve the power on tap. Forced induction's been used for decades as a relatively simple way of creating a lot of power out of stock or modified motors. By compressing intake air, the supercharger greatly increases the horsepower and torque that an engine can produce. The P-1SC-1 bolt-on supercharger system from ProCharger comes with everything needed in one kit. From the centrifugal-style supercharger with a billet gear case and impeller that creates 7 pounds of boost, to the largest intercooler available for JKs, to all the belts and fittings needed, all the way down to the open-element air filter. It's all included. For safe, reliable boost, late model engines like the Pentastar V6 require intercooling, and ProCharger's efficient, high-capacity air-to-air heat exchanger resists heat soak under heavy use better than air-to-water designs. Installing the ProCharger doesn't require any permanent modifications to your Jeep, and the P-1SC-1 is self-contained with its own internal lubrication, so there are no external oil lines. The belt drive system is designed for maximum pulley wrap to reduce potential belt slip, and you can change pulley diameters without removing the supercharger. ProCharger has a 20-year history of supercharger innovation, and their systems are made in America. To top it off, ProCharger throws in a 1-year warranty on the system as well as an available 3-year warranty for peace of mind. Producing a 50% power gain over stock at just 7 pounds of boost, this kit is a turnkey system that provides a serious boost in performance with great longevity. If you only turn an occasional wrench, you can get the installation done in a weekend. If you're more mechanically inclined, you can knock it out in about a day. All right, so we've had this on our chassis dyno before the installation and after the supercharger was put on. What do our numbers look like?
We actually ended up with about 114 horsepower and 87 foot-pound of torque gain. Now looking at the horsepower graph, you can see a steady gain throughout the entire curve. Taking a look at the torque graph, you can see a good initial spike from 2,000 to 2,500 and then steady gains from there on out.
I'm here with my friend Lloyd Hunt. Lloyd is the owner of this Jeep. How long have you had it?
I've had it for 1.5 years.
And when you got it, it had the stock wheels and tires on it. We did the big wheels and tires. We did the armor. We added a lot of weight to this thing. How did that affect performance?
It affected it quite a bit. The Jeep went from stock to slow.
Now that we've got the ProCharger on it, we've got all the extra power and torque. How is it to drive compared to how it was before with all the weight on it?
The power is really impressive. It gets out of its way. I get onto the freeway and it goes. I get out to the trailhead. The low-end torque is amazing. It's there. I got over 100 horsepower at the wheel with big 35-inch tires. You do a simple bolt-on. All we had to do was remove the alternator and put it down low with the supplied bracket, and then everything else just bolts right together. You don't have to cut away any of your grill. You don't have to, drill any holes into your block and tap them, and I really appreciate that.
Well, there you got it. ProCharger system for the Jeep Wrangler 2012 and up with a 3.6 liter Pentastar. Better power, better torque, great drivability. It's a win all the way around.